Hello everyone, welcome back to Data Crafting with Sneha. Today we are going to solve an interesting SQL problem. So let's get started. The problem name is add free session and the problem is write an SQL query to report all the sessions that did not get shown any ads. Okay, so our task is to find out which sessions were not interrupted by ads. That is, which sessions that did not get shown any ads. Okay, so we have two tables, playback table and ads table. So look at the playback table. Playback table contains session ID. This is the primary key for this table. Then customer ID. This indicates which customer is watching the session. Then start time and end time. Start time and end time tell us when the session starts and ends, right? And the session runs between these two times, right? And it's guaranteed that start time will always be less than or equal to end time. And no two sessions for the same customer will overlap. Okay, now look at the ads table. In the ads table, ad ID is the primary key for this table. Then customer ID. This is the ID of the customer watching the ad. And then timestamp. This indicates the exact moment when the ad was shown. Right. So look at the playback table. Customer ID 1 has two sessions, right? Session ID 1 and session ID 2. Session ID 1, session ID 1 runs from time 1 to 5 and session ID 2 runs from time 15 to 23, right? Now in the ads table, for customer ID 1, it's shown an ad at timestamp 5. Okay, so this timestamp lies between session ID 1. Look at the session ID 1 and customer ID 1. This timestamp lies between session ID 1. Okay, so that is session ID 1 got an ad, right? But session ID 2, look at the session ID 2 did not get any ad. So session ID 2 will be in our output, right? Then look at the customer ID 2. Customer ID 2 has a 3 sessions. Session ID 3, 4 and 5. Okay. And here, look at the ads table. Customer 2 saw ads times 17 and 20. Right. So, here session ID in playback table, session ID 4 lies between 17 and 28. Right. So, session ID 4 got ads during this time. Right. But session ID 3 and session ID 5 did not get any ad. Right. So, they will be part of the output. Right. So, how do we solve this? First, we will join the table. Select from playback P. We will use left join because we want to include all sessions, even if there were no ads during some sessions or ads during some sessions, right? So for that, we will use left join adds A on P dot customer ID equal to A dot customer ID. Okay, in the output, we want both the Now we will select both the tables P dot star and A dot star. Okay. Now we want to check if ads were shown during the session's time. Right, for that we will use and A dot timestamp between P dot start time and P dot end time. Right. Now I will run this query and see. In this output, this is our playback part and this is our ads table. Right. And in the ads table, there are some null values. Right. Why null values are here? Because if there are no ads for a session, then the columns from the ads table will be null. Okay, so look at the session ID 1. Session ID 1 for customer ID 1 saw an ad at timestamp 5. Right. Then session ID 2 for customer ID 1 did not see any ads. So null in the ads column. Right. Similarly for session ID 3 and session ID 5 because they did not see any ads. Right. Now we want to filter out only those sessions that did not get any ads, which means the session ID 2, session ID 3 and session ID 5. Right. For that, we will use where clause where a dot add id is null. Right. So it will filter out only those sessions that did not get any ads. Right. Now I will run this query and see the session ID 2, 3 and 5. These are the sessions that did not get any ads. Right. But in the output, we want only session ID. So we will select session ID. And now I will run this query. See, in the output, it will show session ID 2, 3 and 5. These are the sessions that did not get any ads. Right. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.